Okay, so in this video I'm going to quickly run you through the very initial basics of using widgets. Widgets are items, images, or small snippets of software that can add extra functionality to your website. You use widgets to place these in the sidebars or the footer of your website. A sidebar is a vertical space that sits on the left, right, or sometimes both sides of your website pages. The footer is the space at the very bottom of your website page. This is usually split into 4 columns. To add or edit widgets, you need to first go from your WordPress dashboard, mouse over Appearance, and then click on Widgets. On the left hand side of the page here you will see all the widgets that you can use on your website. Now I've already got a few set up for starting WP.org. As you can see on the blog sidebar there's a few. Now you'll need to explore what the widgets are available and do a little bit of research into what each one can do. You can see for the blog I've got a search option, recent posts, recent comments, archives, which actually I don't think I'll use, so I can delete that, categories, and meta, which I shall also delete. As you can see, if you wish to edit these, you just click on the drop down and then click delete. Now let's say that I wanted to add some text to my blog sidebar, or even an image. In order to do that, you would use a text box. So you click and you drag, and you're going to drag it to the location where you want it. So I want to put it at the top of my blog sidebar. I can now enter a title. So I might say that, call this "Welcome to my blog." Now in the content section you can add plain text, or you can also add HTML. If you wanted to add an image, for example, then you would need to use HTML to do this. In this case I'll just put in some sample text. Now simply click on Save, and that's it. You then just need to close the box. So now this will be saved, and it will show up on any pages on my website instantly where I have the blog sidebar showing. You will usually be able to control which pages of your site control which sidebars. The footer is exactly the same. The footer is usually divided into 4 columns running from left to right. So number 1 starts at the left and number 4 would be at the right. Again, to enter content you simply drag what you would like. So in this case I might wish to have pages, so my visitors can easily see pages on my site. So I'm going to enter a title and call it recommended pages. Then I can click Save. That's it. Now I'm using a premium theme here, which is a Vada theme that I purchased from Theme Forest. It costs $58 at the time. So that it gives you a lot of extra widgets that may or may not be available if you're using a free WordPress theme. The text one will always be available, and there's some basic ones that are easily available, and I recommend that you do use a footer for your website because it gives you an extra chance to assist your users in finding useful content, and it also gives you an opportunity to market services or products that you wish to get extra exposure to show your customers. Okay, so that's a very quick introduction to widgets. You will need to spend a little bit of time researching and getting used to them because there are a huge amount of different options you can do, but if you're just starting out then using the basic text with some links. Maybe a custom menu would be a very good place to start.